Yes, I am absolutely sure that technology help people, family, companies to keep in touch. It's easy. Why? Because it's easy. It's very easy. If you have a phone and you have a connection with internet, it's very easy to communicate. Maybe if you explain what is the means of keeping touch, for example, I can keep in touch with my friends, with my family, just with an image or a video or messages or sounds or a music or whatever I can do. I can keep in touch. So it's easy for me. I think it's very easy, and I explain with these three reasons. It's free. Mostly it's free. There are many options, and it's easy to learn how to do that. I don't know if that is a right question, because I think that most of the people, I think maybe 90%, 95% of the people use a phone, a smartphone. With a smartphone, you can do this keep in touch that I explained in the last question. But I think the best question is, which app do you use to keep in touch? Because now there are 100 of applications that you can keep in touch. For example, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Skype, and many others that you can use. Zoom, Meet. There are a lot of options. I think the advantage of using internet is because it's cheaper or free in most cases. And the second is easy to use. And the third is you have many options to do many or a lot of things with internet. You can learn, you can touch, you can communicate, you can solve many problems. There are many software for many applications. So the advantage are more than three. There are hundreds. But the disadvantage is, if you don't use, could be dangerous, because you can send information for people that can hurt you or can do bad things to you with your information, for example. The other disadvantage is that maybe it can take your time. For example, for kids now, they don't go outside and play because they are all the time playing games with the smartphone. Maybe this is gonna be another disadvantage. And the other one is that if you don't plan and you don't know how to manage the time, it can take your time a lot. Maybe this could be a very big problem. There are a classification of the children: infants, toddlers, preschooler, middle childhood, young teens, and teenagers. Which one is the best to have a cell phone? I think from 5 years old older is best for them to have a cell phones. Why? Because they can communicate. You as a father or as a parent, you can communicate with them to see what's going on, every information you can need from them. The other big issue for the kids to have a cell phone is because they can learn. If you teach, I think this is one of the most important things. If you can teach a kid how to use a cell phone, it could be a very good tool. Well, this is a problem for many people, even myself, because now you are all the time, for example, connected to WhatsApp, and you are paying attention if somebody sends you something. So maybe you can interrupt your work, or you can interrupt your leisure time, standing pending of the cell phone to see what's happening. Other people use all the time to be connected to the social media like Instagram, Facebook. So it takes a lot of time being there, because the people publish a lot of things. So maybe they have to know how to handle the time. How to time management is one of the things that most people need to know and need to learn how to use the best the time. And one of the most important technology that interfere with the time is the internet and the cell phone and technology. As I say, one of the most important things that you can learn in your life is to take a course of time management. Why? Because they teach you how to plan your time for every day, for a week, for a month, and how to handle, for example, the use of technology or a smartphone for your time. So you have to decide how much time are you going to use your cell phone and your technology for to don't interrupt your leisure, your work, your time.